Hey yo man, what it do man? This your boy Tony ToteBag and this is Culture Topics. Finna tell y'all man about a story of when, when you outside man, when you done stepped off the porch, when you doing your thing, always follow your first mind. Always follow your first mind. And this is the story of why. Leg out. Hey yo, what it do man? This your boy Tony ToteBag and this is Culture Topics. Salute to my hustlers and what's poppin' to my entrepreneurs. New York to Chicago, stand up. Southside to New Orleans, man. Y'all know what's poppin', man. LA to the Bay, man. From that Bay to that big bad Miami, man. What it do? Alabama, stand up. Mississippi, salute. What it do, man? I told y'all I might be back, man. I told y'all I might be back, and I am back. I am back like I left something, man. And we're gonna pick up and we're gonna go back to the hood, man. Going back to that East Dallas, man. And give y'all one about when you should follow your first mind. Okay? Follow your first mind, man. When something don't feel right, especially when you're in the streets and things like that, you should follow your first mind. Always follow your first mind. Okay? So, this story takes us back to the hood, back to the east, back to that store that I told you guys in one of my previous segments that was on cops, and the OG he pulled the knife on me or whatever. We going back to that store, and that store is not too far from where the East Dallas beheading happened not too long ago. That's in the headlines right now. So we back over there, you know what I'm saying? We always go to that store, man. I always go to that gas station. So one night, man, we went to this gas station that we seen on cops, and we seen this young dude that we didn't recognize or whatever. He was standing at the pump, between the pumps, whatever. He was dressed real nice and decent or whatever, but we know for a fact that he wasn't from over there, so we never, we don't recognize him or whatever. So we got some gas in there where he was, and we chopped it up with him for a little bit. And we got gone, saying meow, we was gone. Didn't really think too much of it, man. So, time move on a little bit. And we go back to that store. We was gonna get ready to have a pretty much another long night. So we went back to that store, get ready to get some, chips, drink, whatever we need, cigars, whatever, and fuel up and get ready to have a long night, doing what we do. And we see that dude again. We spot the dude again. And before, my boy's driving. We in his car, by the way. I'm in the passenger. Before my boy can say anything, I tell him I don't feel right. I don't have a good feeling about this young dude, man. He wasn't like young, but he was older than us. But he was still, he was young. He was younger, but he was older than us. So I don't feel right about him, and my boy like, why? He seemed cool or whatever. And I was like, I don't know, I just, I don't feel right about it. So, my boy like, whatever. So we pull up and do our routine, do our thing, go and get some gas. So I think I go in and pay, and he's chopping it up with the dude or whatever. So when I get back out, he kind of pulled me to the side, my boy, and he tells me that the guy has a car for sale, and my boy is looking to buy cars, because he's on the rise, he's on the come up, so he has the money to buy cars if cars are available. So, in any other instance, I would be like, that's cool or whatever. Let's check it out. But in this situation, man, I really didn't feel good about it. And then he hits me with a bomb. He says, well, the car is out of town. The fucking car is out. It's nowhere near East Dallas, South Dallas, North Dallas, Greedy Grove, Murder Worth. It ain't nowhere near any of that. It's out. You know what I'm saying? And I'm trying to persuade him for us not to go, you know what I'm saying, out of town to get this car. And he's trying to tell me, yeah. So the details of it is, the dude, we have to take the dude out of town to get the car or whatever. You know, he has to ride. He has to get in our car, and we go and take him, you know, wherever he has to go. So I lose the argument. You know, 2 against 1. You know what I'm saying? So old Tony, you know what I'm saying, I'm pretty much out. You know, I'm outvoted, man. So, you know, fat, story, skinny on this particular end, I get the heat. You know, I tell him I want the heat then. So I'm gonna have the heat in the back. I'm telling him he's sitting in the back seat with me, and the front seat going to be empty, and we riding all the way. Now what I don't tell him is I got the heat on him. I don't care how he feel about it. He probably thinking this is kind of weird or whatever. But I don't give a damn what he feel. It was cold outside, so I had a big coat on, and I had I had a nice. A higher caliber that particular night. That's gonna really, you know, take care of business. So I had my hand in the coat and the strap on him. He's sitting right here. I'm sitting right here. So we headed out of town. So, you know, nothing's nothing. I ain't got it on him, and we doing something to him. He don't even know, and this is just for our safety. He's older than us, and we don't know him. So it's cool, you know what I'm saying. So we chopping it up on our way out of town. So anyway, man, and it's about 12 or 1 in the fucking morning, man. So it's late. So we get out of town about, I don't know, 2 or 3 or whatever. It's pitch black in his neighborhood. Pitch fucking black. It's like some country shit. And man, when we get like to the hood, ooh, man, they excuse me. When we get to his hood, ooh, man, that good gasolina. When we get to his hood, man, it's some projects, and it's pitch black out there. Pitch black out there in them jets. So, man, I'm like, damn. But I got the artillery, though. I got it on him. I've been had it on him the whole way. You know what I'm saying? Just for precaution or whatever. So, when he tell us, he directs us to which building and section to go to or whatever. So, we do that. Bam. So, we there. So he has us hand over the moolah, and he'll go inside and get the title or whatever, the keys or whatever, and then come out, and then we'll do the rest of the transaction. He wants the money first. Give him the money, you know what I'm saying? It's pitch black out there, man. It looks so dangerous out there. And so we out there just waiting on him to come back out from outside. The apartment he went into looks like he went straight ahead or whatever. So we can see where he went. So we outside just waiting, and man, you know, we got a weird feeling now because we way out of pocket and we in some jets. And it's pitch black out there, man. I don't know, man. It was looking kind of shady out there, I ain't gonna lie. So we waited. And so we like, damn, finally, this motherfucker, he not finna come out, you know. So it's been like, I don't know, 15 minutes, 20 minutes, whatever, you know. It's been long enough for us to get worried or whatever. So finally, we like, man, we gotta go up in there, man, go up in that house and, you know, and see what's up with him, you know what I'm saying? At least get the money back or whatever. So, you know, we arm up, you know what I'm saying, and then we go inside the house. Well, no, we knock on the door, bam. And some lady, she comes to the door or whatever. It's real late. She comes to the door and, you know, she's like, can she help us or whatever? And we told her we looking, you know, for that dude that came up in here. We saw him come up in here. We know for a fact he came in this apartment. We want to know what's up, you know, we trying to do some, you know, we told her, well, you know. And so she was like, oh man, she said that guy, I don't even know him. he came in and said, can he come in real quick? He was in a panic or whatever, and he went out. It was a back door straight behind her. You know, it's like you can come through the front door, go through the living room, go through the kitchen, and go through the back door. And that's what she said he had did. She said she don't even know that guy. And we like, what? This mother, you know what I'm saying? So we were like, damn, man. You know, we took her word for it because she, you know, she looked like she was telling the truth. And then she don't recognize us, and we up in that living room, so she know it's some shit, you know. So it looked like she kept it 100. We didn't clear the house, you know, like the ATF, going from room to room and clearing it, you know. I didn't do that. Took her word for it, man, and I really do believe her because he seemed like, you know, I just got a feeling that he was shady, you know, and I should have followed. I did follow my first mind. I wish my boy would have listened to me, and, you know, and we was a collective with that. So we had to take the long drive back to the crib, man. You know, after taking that loss or whatever. Financially, that wasn't just a big deal. You know, it really wasn't. It was, you know, you mad, you're angry about it, but it's not gonna set you back and nothing like that, man, because, you know, doing what you do, so you're gonna get it back, you know. So, man, that's the story of that, man. Should have followed the first mind and not, you know, went out of town with the dude, man. Dude went in through someone's project apartment and went straight out the back door and left us holding the bag, man. But, you know, that's just how things happen. You know, that's another day in the hood, man. Just another story, another East Dallas tale. You know what I'm saying? There's plenty more where that came from. Plenty more to come. You know what I'm saying? So, your boy Tony ToteBag, man. I'm the founder of East Dallas Fashion. You know, and salute to my hustlers, man, and what's poppin' to my entrepreneurs. Until next time. Peace.